Well, hello, fellow LMTs. Welcome back to LMT TV. I'm your host, Clyde McDade, licensed massage therapist. And my goodness, it's already Tuesday. I can't believe Halloween is almost here, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. Is just really crazy. But with that said, we've been talking about visibility and credibility and profitability. It's a lesson I introduced last week. And again, this VCP concept comes from BNI, Business Networking International, which is the world's largest business networking group. And they have a concept called visibility, credibility, and profitability. And it's something that's not just practiced in BNI, it's actually the standard in networking groups of all kinds, Chamber of Commerce, and so on. And so I wanted to teach this to LMTs who are really more into referral marketing, more face-to-face marketing. It's like, how do you do that properly? And believe me, it is the easiest type of marketing to do wrong. So if you're the type of massage therapist who likes to get out there, press the flesh, see people eyeball to eyeball, then you want to be doing referral marketing correctly. So we're going to go ahead and slow down, and I'm going to share with you what visibility is and actually really how it works. Now, we talked about what it actually is. It's literally people seeing you, being visible, right? And participating, engaging in your business community and all of that, or as well as the networking group you are a part of, Chamber of Commerce, so on. So how do you do that exactly? So we're going to look at visibility and some things, some do's and don'ts, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here with you, and we'll go ahead and present this for you. And so this is called How to Be Visible in a Networking Setting. So if you go to a regular Chamber of Commerce meeting or Rotary, BNI, or what have you, there is a way to do this correctly. And I encourage you to do that. So here's the first one, and write this down, honestly, okay? Tip number one, don't sell. That's pretty simple, right? But it's so easy to do because we have very bad marketing habits when it comes to face-to-face or referral marketing. So here's the deal. When you go to a networking event, and I don't care if this is an actual formal business event, or maybe it's the end of year gala that your business networking group is putting on, and you've got a bunch of people there, people don't like to be sold. So as a licensed massage therapist, don't go in there to sell them anything. A massage package, some type of product you might have, don't do that. You want to keep selling away because people will avoid you like the plague in that meeting. And believe me, word will spread fast. All right. So tip number two, be aware. So what do I mean by that? Well, in BNI, one of the things they teach is when you walk into a business networking setting and you see people talking to each other, are they open or are they closed? Here's what that means. If you look at this picture here on this slide to the left, this is what's called a closed two. That means two people are talking, but their bodies are positioned in a way that right now they are not open to inviting in two or more people or one or more people to talk as well. They just want to conversate with each other. They could literally be in the middle of a business deal. They could be meeting each other for the third time. You just never know. What you don't want to do, and I've seen this done, is just walk up, stand in front of them, and just wait there hoping they let you in. Don't do that, okay? You're interrupting. So an open to is obviously the opposite. What that means is that usually two people are basically almost facing you and they're talking to each other. But the way they're positioned, they're open to you coming up and joining the conversation. That is your in. And, you know, in BNI, they teach us, there's open threes and fours and so on. Okay. But when you see this, it's very clear two people are talking to each other like no one else is in the room. Don't approach them. Just wait for that conversation to open. Okay. So just be aware of the room. All right. Who is open to inviting you in to conversate? Tip number three, Identify referral partners. Now, I've seen this done where people will run in to a business networking event. They have their cards ready, a whole stack of them, and they can't wait to essentially speed market, as I like to call it. They can't wait to go in there and hand out their business card to everyone. As a licensed massage therapist, you don't need to do that. As soon as you tell someone that you're a licensed massage therapist, that gets their attention. They understand a lot of what you do. So what do I mean by identifying referral partners? What you want to do is, especially if you know someone in the networking setting, okay, let them introduce you to people that might be a great referral partner for you and you for them. For instance, hey, Tony, have you met this chiropractor that's new in town, right? Or nurse practitioner and so on. And so what'll end up happening is that you'll be able to identify who may be a great referral partner for you and vice versa. Then, of course, not just use your ears, use your eyes. What do their name tags say? What's the type of business do they have? Does it complement your massage practice? Does your practice complement them? That is identifying a possible referral partner. And what I mean by partner, these are ongoing referrals, right? So you don't want to run into a business networking meeting and just be after everyone. That's not what you want to do. You want to identify referral partners so that you're giving to each other over time. All right, tip number 4, and I love this one. Once you identify some people who would be great potential referral partners, right? Listen for problems. So, try and engage them in conversation. Hopefully they're in an open 2, 3 or whatever type of setting, or maybe they're just by themselves. You're introduced to them, however it works out. And what you want to do is not just start blabbing about your massage practice. Let them talk, ask them questions, and listen for problems. Because as they answer, eventually, when you talk with someone long enough, if you listen long enough, they're going to start to tell you what their problems are. So as a licensed massage therapist, you want to listen for those. And here's why. Tip number 5, you want to ask for a card. You are not taking the card just because it's the polite thing to do in a business networking setting. No, you have a reason. Because they have mentioned some problems to you, or a problem, because you have listened, you have a reason to take their card. The other thing you don't want to do, though, is don't give them your card unless they ask for it, okay? But you definitely want to ask for their card because you have listened to them and you have listened for at least one problem that maybe you can solve, all right? So, which brings us to tip number 6. When you follow up, and you need to follow up with them, follow up with solutions or a solution. To what? To the problem or problems that they mentioned to you during that business networking meeting. Because what you're going to do is send them an article, you're going to send them a PDF, a recommendation for a book. And by the way, the solution doesn't necessarily need to be massage related. It doesn't have to be a certain service you have, modality, or massage product. It could be something that you normally wouldn't even look at, but it's a tool that would benefit them, a solution that will help them solve the problem that you heard them tell you during that business networking meeting. And here's the great news. You're going to stand out big time. Why? Because you didn't try and sell them anything. And they're also going to see immediately, oh my gosh, they actually listened to me. They were listening to their problems. They must care. Yes, you do. Okay. And also you're showing that you're networking professionally. And so what that's going to do is prompt them to respond to you in a positive way. Maybe it'll turn into business, maybe it won't. But the fact that you establish yourself as a great listener and a problem solver will go a long way for you in business networking settings. So resist the temptation to run out there and try and sell everyone on what you have. Instead, be a good listener. Be someone who identifies the proper referral partners. Okay, don't hand your cards out to everyone, and follow up with solutions. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson here on Teach Me Tuesday, and we will see you this tomorrow in Wellness Wednesday, where I've got a helpful tip for you that I think will really benefit you and your health. Okay, so this is Clyde with LMT TV. We will see you